Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I still want to buy Sunday offers. I'm still tempted by Sunday offers. I don't want the title of this video or the thumbnail or anything to communicate that there is no value in these offers. There's still plenty of value. But this latest offer for specifically Paragon players, this Alpha Basics bundle, is so much better than what we saw even 6 months ago, that it is causing every area of the game, from the Glory store that was just revamped, to the Trophy Token store, the Battleground store that was just revamped, to the daily specials, to daily crystals, to daily calendars, basically everything but the limited time and super addicting Legends Celebration 7-hour crystals to feel outdated, which sucks because we know that those stores only get refreshed maybe at most about once a year. So we're not going to see those prices come down again for a year. And so if they're outdated in August of 2023, what's it going to be like in April of 2024? Because these deals are only going to go down more as rank 3 7-star materials start flooding their way slowly but surely into the contest. Because Kabam knows that it's going to be rank 3 7-stars ultimately, as I discussed with KT1 in our interview a few weeks back, that make the next progression title possible. It's just that time. And so you can have all the tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha that you want to take 7 stars to rank 2 or 6 stars to rank 5, but Kabam knows that you're going to have to start making choices between ranking up 6 stars or 7 stars, because there's a material for the 7-star that 6 stars don't have. And we haven't seen it yet, but I covered it briefly this weekend on my channel, and that's tier 4 alpha catalysts. And if you know you've got to take 3 7 stars to rank 3 to be the next wallet breaker title, and you can have every other box checked. You can have the tier 6 class catalyst, the tier 6 basic, the tier 3 alpha, and the tier 5 class catalyst, and still be out of luck, because it's kind of genius. And I don't know if they did this because you can't fit 6 rank up materials into a rank up, or if they just wanted this to be super valuable by itself, because normally, just as tier 3 alpha and tier 6 basic are twins, you'd think tier 4 alpha and tier 7 basic would be twins. But it's just tier 4 alpha. It's just that one resource that we're mining, and I'm sure it's going to be in the most difficult content and be for the highest cash prices at first, because that's how Kabam makes their money, and that's how the game progresses, historically speaking. But look at that now compared to even the Sunday Paragon Daily Special. No chance for a 7-star in the Mythic Nexus. So it's fun, but you can go 2 for 2 and 6 stars, and I almost never do, and it just doesn't mean as much to you overall compared to where the game is progressing and even where it is now. On top of that, you have 2,500 6-star shards, which used to feel like a lot, but now to me feels so normal that it doesn't really do anything for me. You have this, which is a complete waste of money because it's not a selector like the one at the Kabam website store. The level 3 revive, you could argue, is going to be the thing that holds up the best out of any of this, because you can use it for rank 3 7 stars, and it is percentage based. And I even think Kabam is starting to regret the fact that they have percentage based revives, because it definitely just encourages you to use your 7 stars, and that might hurt them in terms of making money. And then you get some ISO, and then the stamp. The stamps have to be buffed ASAP, because it used to be some of the most cutting edge value, but with that new with the new value, the new deal we just looked at, suddenly if you're going to spend $35 worth of stamp purchases for this, 6 stones have gone down so much, 6-star shards have gone down so much. This should be now, this could be a fully formed, right? A fully formed tier 3 alpha and a fully formed tier 6 basic as a bonus for spending $35 on daily specials, and it still wouldn't look the best against this. But that's if they multiplied the value by about 4 times where it is currently. That's how outdated this got overnight. And so when I say in a video the economy of the game has changed forever, I'm talking about everything when something happens. I'm talking about daily specials. I'm talking about stamps. I'm talking about the Glory Store. I'm talking about Battleground Store. I'm talking about daily crystals, weekly deals, monthly calendars, everything. It's all changed. And it was already outdated before this. And I think Kabam knows that. And so they are essentially not wanting us to talk about the elephant in the room. And that's that they know that they have progressed so fast with 7 stars going from rank 1 to soon rank 3 that they've kind of shot themselves in the foot, because all the stores that you would purchase normally are outdated, and the only thing that's not outdated is the whale holidays that, yes, are rare in terms of number, but have turned so many people off to the game, because if these best versions of these stores barely get you the materials you need, and it just becomes literally a no-brainer to just use cash, but a lot of people don't want to justify that, or they can't afford it, then there's all the motivation in the world to walk away, or at least go semi-retired. And I get it. I have said many times on this channel, especially this year, if I wasn't so plugged into so many friends behind the scenes in this great community, because my live streams, especially now that schools are starting, they're my social hour. I don't consider talking to my peers and students, even though I appreciate both of them, as like friend hour. I'm at work. So I come home exhausted, I hit the live stream button, and I get to play the game and chat and have fun polls and all that. That's social. Regardless of how many views the channel gets that day or revenue or whatever, that's my social, fun, friendly time. I can't do dates with Israel during the week. Both our schedules don't allow it. But if I didn't have that, and if I didn't have the revenue coming in on the channel on top of that, I think I'd be at a point where I'd dream about walking away, and part of me would be really depressed, and part of me would be really relaxed. And that kind of scares me, because that means that I'm truly burned out, and I'm still going to make content, but it's a sucky place to be. So, Kabam, if you would like to improve the burnout, you've got to improve this Paragon stamp card selector ASAP, because as long as it's the value it is, you're just going to lose money, because it's not the sell that it was even 3 months ago. And if you don't get that, you will get your earnings reports back, and then you will get it. So you can thank me before then and be proactive instead of reactive, and start having serious conversations about the people who spend a lot of money over time on your daily specials, getting the most for that money after you just changed the economy of the game forever.